Welcome on in, everyone. Thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate it. We have Barry, Coffee, Zcon Envy. We have Snarling, Kaizy, Caffeine Spider, Pseudowolf, Blue Cubby. Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I think I got everyone. If I missed anyone, go ahead and add me. Yeah. Welcome in. Glad to have you all here. I have a lot of fun stories. You know, it's Monday, so I'm still dealing with the weekend fog a little bit. Lord knows my weekend was busy. Great to be here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my weekend, very busy. Celebrations Saturday and Sunday, so I only barely just got cooking done for the week. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. We ended up going to a Ren Fair for my birthday down in Ohio. So I was in the Ohio area. Let me go ahead and just change this over. Oh, okay, everything it took a moment for things to load in, but we're here. Oh, Carbuncle, why are you pressing the button? Right now, while I'm loading a video game, it's gonna make my thing explode. Also, welcome on in, Carbuncle. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Oh, everything's broken.
No.
Oh god, not Juguma Goku no Surikeri. I actually still need to practice more of that birthday hat burb. Yeah, it's actually quite, let me go ahead and move myself over just a little bit. It's been a bit since we've got Juguma. Welcome on in, Lunar Blue. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Also, welcome on in, Naughty. Thank you for being here. Yeah, that seems about right. Can we get a shout outs for Coffee Head and Lunar Buho? I think Blue also. We already got Blue. Okay, got Coffee Head. Sprier, welcome on in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. I forgot how fucking long this one was. It's been a bit since we've gotten Jigumu Jigumu. Stark, you're creeping to the right again? What do you mean I'm creeping to the right? Am I? Doesn't look like it. Maybe it's just like the hover animation, which like seems to favor me moving to the right ever so slightly. Or maybe it's that they're like mis-centered. I tried my best. I don't know. I'm not visual design is my passion. I was considering putting like a banner over the stream that's like, you know, birthday banner or whatever, but like I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Also, I just realized I am in the Discord, but go ahead and oh god. Now is not the time. There we go. Undeafened. Lovely. Well, come on in, Raise Base. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. So yeah, there's lots of stories. Ended up spending a sizable amount of money, but only really bringing home like one or two things. Mostly some juniper berries for cooking, and then I bought a mortar and like a proper mortar and pestle for about $40. It's kind of it's you know, a pretty reasonably sized one, but it is, you know. Love the birthday hat. Thank you. I literally Googled PNGs of birthday hats, and this is what came up. Oh, Chris Crow, thank you for the subscription for 6 months. My God, half a year. How in the world has this happened? It's so bizarre to me to think that it's been like, you know, almost half a year of streaming. Yeah, welcome on in. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Oh. Okay. Oh. Cool cats! Cats! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs! To Shade Wolf Royalty, Oliver, Pisinen, Mursame, and MD Banano. I don't know how to read most of those names. Stuff do be occurring. It really do be. I haven't even gotten like remotely an opportunity to talk about the shit that happened to me on the drive home from the Blue, thank you for the 100 biddies. I really appreciate it. Oh my god.
Get loved on. No.
God damn it, Monkey. We don't need to talk about the shit. Okay, we don't need to talk about those like intrusive thoughts that happened on our way home. People love watching stream. What's to be shocked? I don't fucking understand it. Like, first of all, like it's like that thing where it's like nobody likes actually listening to the sound of their own voice. Like, you know, so I'm like, why would anyone listen to me in the first place, and B, no cap on stack? What do you mean no cap on stack? You're really good at talking to people, so that's on stream. That's huge. I mean, to be fair, like people are just kind of easy to talk to, honestly. You know, y'all make it easy, but just y'all are like funny in your own right. So basically, I just read what you guys type, and sometimes it's a mistake, and sometimes I get called out for that. Like when I read the thing about the button that gets your pussy used, and that's Loki. That's I'm working with Moshio to get to start making TikToks. So no cap on stack is the slag. Oh, there we go. I'll be honest with you, cats. I don't think any of those words are in the Bible. Joker's gonna be a TikToker. I'm gonna try. Like, I'm planning on getting basically an out of context quotes compilation. No cap on stack is dead ass. So an out of context quotes compilation, which is I imagine going to do quite well because I say some stupid shit out of context. I'm going to try to get a oh my god. there's a couple more. That instance where Emerald played my audio back to me to shame me is definitely going to be turned into one. And then I can't remember what the last one is, but similarly, oh, that's right. It's when you guys broke my fucking audio. This distraction caused distraction. Oh my god. Welcome on in, Dracofeb, and welcome on in, Oceano. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Yeah, the time you guys crashed my audio by spamming the Leo redeem, which is how I learned that can even fucking happen. I genuinely was surprised. Like, my reaction was like genuine shock and horror at what was happening.
God
yes, that one.
Leo, what the hell
Naughty,
are you
thank you for the
doing?
gifts up to official Lone Knight Gaming.
Leo, Leo.
Really appreciate it. Wait,
God damn it.
are they here?
God damn it. God damn it.
Is Kevin in that group here? We have to try to find a way to break stream. You guys have broken stream multiple times. I'm also considering.
Happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday, motherfucker. Happy belated birthday to you.
Thank you, Monkey. You already did you already sing a happy birthday to me? I feel like you've already done that, but you know. I'm not gonna, you know, look a gift singing a happy belated birthday, motherfucker. I don't know, I blacked out. Oh my god, you know what? You're not even wrong. That drive home was a trip and a half. Naughty, thank you for the gifts up to Frankly Savage. Really appreciate it. Delos, thank you for the 5 gift subs. I really appreciate it. Welcome on in, Delos. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And thank you again for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you for the shout out for Delos. I was actually close to the bird within the 10 minutes. Here we go. Listen, I'm just here to celebrate my birthday with some awesome people in chat. There's got to be more than that. I think I just spared myself out, which is terrifying reality. Yeah, that's pretty spooky. Go and grab some honey plorts. So that way we can convert these guys into honey anglers. I got all of them? I did not. There's that one. Yeah, well, come on in, Delos. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. There is a lot of awesome people in chat. Points at you. Okay, let me go ahead and get the airnet and the plort collector and the auto feeder. Just so I have the money. Oh, wait. What did I just say? Says the awesome burr. How dare you? Yes, Oceano, you're very much on the list of awesome people. Goose Scoot, thank you for the follow. Welcome in the lab. Welcome to Lab Chat. I really appreciate it. Yeah, welcome on in, Feel Sponge. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're sliming. Okay, but are you... Okay, there we go. Cool. Alright, I need to find a heartbeat so that way I can start, not cute, bro, will bite you. Naughty, you think for the gifts up to Goose Scoot? I really appreciate it. Welcome to Lab Chat, and welcome to Lab Internship. Enjoy the ad-free view and the emotes. Chaos, why are you pressing the button? Also, welcome on in, Chaos. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it, despite the fact you pressed the fucking button. Thank you for shouting out for Chaos.
It's wizard time, motherfucker! Fireball!
Oh god, well, that's a problem. That's at least 3 people dead. We'll figure that out later. Got a water tank. I need silky sand for the extra tank. I need... Adds a pulse wave emitter function to your backpack that pushes away slimes whenever you need some personal space. Chat will not permit that. Chat will not permit. Good luck getting any coherent thoughts out of you. Yeah, yeah. I'll probably have to wait for the first type train to end before I can get any coherent thoughts out. All right. Make a splash. So I just need to suck up some water and I can... There we go. I actually have the water pool over here, which I should be able to... No. Okay, you know what? Never mind. The coherent thoughts definitely aren't happening. You're trapping me in a time loop right now. It's killing my frame rate. Everything's awful. Oh god. Oh god. Everything is exploding. Oh my god. My poor fucking frame rate. You know what? We're just... You're fine? Okay. Okay, so it's probably just the play window that's giving me heart palpitations, because it looks like everything's breaking. Oh, and Mixed Up Bot is apparently a big struggle right now, which honestly, reasonable. Did we roll a long time loop while my... You know, let's exit this area, and then go and try to see if we can find Heartbeat. And some girls. Well, we get stuck. Oh, okay. Thank God we're free. It always brings my anxiety up when the fucking it just goes on like that, because I'm afraid people are gonna stack nuts behind it and explode my computer again. Yeah, so that's a pretty long time loop. Stream is struggling more than normal tonight. It's the game, unfortunately. Part of the... I'm in the process of building a better upgraded PC stream PC. Hey, Naughty, thank you for the guest up to Uwaka. I really appreciate it. It's probably the chat's fault. It's always the chat's fault. But, you know, at least in this instance, it's also definitely my PC's fault, because I am in the process. I just need to commit and actually upgrade the fucking thing. Let's see if we can go pop some Gordos. We have the crystalline one, the batty one, and then some down here.
Marky,
oh,
since you're my mod, would you
fuck me.
kindly spread my cheeks and make me scream?
I legit forgot I had that command set up, because I was like, oh hey, DA is here. And then he kept talking. I'm like, oh wait a fucking moment.
Me, please.
You have to put in an @ You have to say who you're pecking. What does the breakthrough redeem? If you redeem the breakthrough, I will give you VIP. For, as you know, I basically imagine that there might come a time in the very, very distant future where I will need VIP slots more, but I can't foresee that happening anytime soon. So yeah, I'll just give you VIP. Jesus, that scared me. Yeah, it also scared me too. I was legit so caught off guard. I was like, what the fuck? All right. Welcome on in, Tobias Aurum. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Welcome to live chat. Okay, we got cats. Got tappies. We need to see if we can find a heartbeat. I got to learn that the peck command exists in Kaizi. How dare you, Kaizi? Kaizi out here really pecking me. Very rude. Also, rest in peace to the frame rate, because we took a teleporter. Oh god, the frame rate. Sorry, Strike Chuichi. Long story short, I changed my name on a whim and I realized it was a bad idea. So we changed back. Oh, okay. Fair. I mean, hey, if you like it, then stick with it, but, you know, all up to you. we have a clack beaks command? I mean, I've always been of the opinion that like if bird anthros existed and they wanted to show affection, it would be more preening than like, you know, clacking beaks. You know. So I think that's kind of more what birds do. In like real life when they show affection. Excuse me. Screw you. Okay. Need to see if we can locate a heartbeat. Except Nady. Chaos down bad as usual. Preen command. Oh my god. I mean, we already have exclamation mark hug. Naughty, thank you for the gift sub over to Juichi. I really appreciate it. All right, it's all right. Now that oh, by the way, thank you for the. I think it was a level. I feel bad because I didn't actually read what level it was. I think it was a level 3 hype train. I really do appreciate it. The support means a lot. Yeah. What do you eat again? Veggies? Okay. What else is around here? Get the baddie slime. Hey, Chaos, why are you? I feel like my mods are constantly doing things. I don't know what my mods are up to. Probably betraying me. What do you have in you? More carrots. What did I do? You used Throne. How dare you acknowledge that exists? I got bullied into making that. They bully out of love? I guess that's fair. But also, how dare? Oh. Almost ate shit there. Alright. Here's some more carrots in case we see another Larga that can eat vegetables. Can't wait to see the big bird at MFF. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm super excited to go to MFF. I have so many people I'm gonna hang out with. I did buy a hip flask for MFF because it is my understanding that booze is a very welcome sight at FurCons. So load that up with a little bit of tequila and we'll be down to party. Oh,
hi.
Jesus. You joined and it was immediately like a robot and I was just like, what the fuck? Oh shit. Oh, god damn it. I didn't have a time to that gold slime appeared and disappeared literally so fucking quickly. Also, welcome on in, Chill.
Hi. I wanted to come in here to introduce you to someone.
Yes. Whomst.
Meet the Weremartin.
Oh. Oh, hey, Cider.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing? I definitely am
pretty good.
I say we found Cider's return trigger is just casual conversation.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Cider. You're a big sweetie. Also,
Happy birthday.
thank you. Oh, there's the heartbeat. Love it.
Hi, Naughty.
Cider,
Okay.
Cider, run quick. They're zipping for you again.
Oh yeah, that's right. I should probably set up a PNG tuber for Cider. One of the upsides of having PNG tubers is that I or having PNG tubers for people who join my calls is that I know when they join. Usually, admittedly, sometimes I miss it, like when DA scared the ever living shit out of me by just screaming.
He just screamed.
Oh yeah, he was.
Jesus.
Apparently, he was in the call for like a solid 2 minutes, and I was like talking to Chad at the time.
Put it on your cereal.
Oh god, not the tiger milking your cereal.
Yeah, we can't stay for too long, so I have to go eat. But
That's
I
reasonable.
will be watching stream.
Oh, of course.
I just wanted Cider to use the Where Martin, don't you?
Well, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the birthday wishes. I really do appreciate it.
Happy birthday, Starkey.
Thank you.
I hope all of your birthday wishes come true
Oh, you're big sweeties.
in the spookiest of months.
Yeah. I know I'm gonna probably, because it is the spooky month, I'm gonna try to see if I can do like at least 1 or 2 community nights. Excuse me. There we go. Some community nights with because I feel like one of the best community, like a surprisingly good community game is oh wait a moment, you're okay. I see. I've located a very important slime type, fire slimes. I'm sorry, I've been distracted.
It's all good. Bye, Starkey. Have a good rest of your stream, Starkey.
Bye. Thank you for being here.
Bye.
Go enjoy dinner.
We will.
Bye, chill.
Bye, Cider.
I was about to say that I don't have a Where Martin PNG, but then I'm like, what did I just commission? so
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so the thing's probably on the other side. But yeah, I actually have like a lot of stories. So it turns out, welcome on in, Drift King. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Turns out, Ren fairs are just huge nerd fests. And
yeah.
I saw a lot of, I saw a lot of people just walking around with like different cosplays. A lot of like, you know, mage and like druid cosplays or whatever. I did see two fursuiters at the, like, you know, at the very minimum. So that was pretty funny to spot. One was just like a partial where they had like the tail and the head, and then their body was like, what's that one game? Destiny 2. Oh, hey Nathan, or hey monkey.
Hello.
Monkey.
I have a name. It is Boob Queeper.
Oh my god. Welcome on to Monkey. Thank you for being here.
Hello.
Oh yeah. So you expect anything else? You know, that's fair. We had two fursuiters. Most of my stories though involve the drive home. That's the first time I've ever been on a major interstate on a Saturday evening when the sun is like down, and hoo boy, was it very clear that there was a ton of drunk drivers on the road.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I shouldn't have to reiterate it, but like, please, if you're ever in a situation where you are unsure if you're safe to drive, just call an Uber or whatever. Your safety is more important than like the $50 you would spend getting home safely. And also because like your driving, whether or not you acknowledge it, is going to impact other people driving. Welcome on in, me. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Sorry for giveaways on Twitter, because like, what's the worst that could happen? I don't win a partial fursuit head for my Beetle. That's, you know what, that's fair. But yeah, so we had the most wild drive home where, Naughty, thank you for the gifts of the media scales. I really appreciate it. Okay, where in the world am I? Okay, I need to go this way. So on their drive home, we're driving for about, you know, we leave the Ren Fair. The U.S. very much does have laws against drunk driving, and these people were very decidedly over the limits. Because
they were haunting us.
Yeah, just the way that they were driving, it was clear that they were a danger. But so we, you know, my brain.
So we made a point of like waiting for an opening to get in front of them, so that we don't have to worry if they get an accident. We're in an accident.
Yeah. I'm just trying to like trying to think of like the best order. Cortectional, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Okay, I think I know. I think my brain has figured out the matrix. So we leave the Ren Fair about 7-ish, right? Like 6:37. A little bit later than we were hoping, but yeah. So we leave around that time, and we're driving for about an hour and a half, like an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know, it's not no problems at all. The driving is smooth. We don't run into any problem people. Start the 2-hour mark where we are behind this like silver car. I don't know fucking car types. Like that is I'm not that type of nerd.
It's just like a 4-door sedan. I didn't pay attention to what it was either, but
like this, so you know this this sedan had some had like a very noticeable it had like a very noticeable dent in the middle of its bump, like in the middle of its trunk, like noticeable enough to the point where like I basically subconsciously took note of it. And this guy is clearly smashed out of his mind while driving. Like, you know, once again, do not like do this at all. It is very dangerous. It will fuck up your life. But like, you know, he's clearly driving under the influence because he keeps changing speeds and like he is in his lane, but he keeps wobbling between both extremes of the lane. Let me. So yeah, they're very, you know, very clearly drunk, and like I'm trying my hardest, you know, because I'm exhausted after spending 12 hours at a Ren Fair. My brain's not like operating at maximum capacity. I'm trying to like, you know, drive safely, and like normally the thought did occur to me that we probably should have called like, you know, we should have probably called like a like the police and let them know like, hey, there's clearly a drunk driver. But there was no way with how tired I was that I would be able to comfortably approach that car and you know, actually get the license number to report them. So, you know, we just kind of had to try our best, unfortunately. Excuse me. Eat the plort. There we go. But yeah, so, you know, I was basically not gonna risk it at all. Because I was so tired that it just, you know, didn't seem like a safe idea. But like, you know, at some point we were able to like, because this guy's clearly a danger to himself and everyone else, we're able to pass by him and race ahead because of the car color size and which road it was going down on. Like I said, I was exhausted. So, you know, the benefit of hindsight, you are correct. I probably should have done all that, but I also did not think to do all that. So yeah, we're driving. So, you know, we pass them. We drive down. We're driving for another 30 minutes. I'm going like usually like my average is about like 5 miles per hour above whatever the local speed limit for an area is. So like half an hour passes and we realize like, wait a fucking moment, isn't that the same car from before? Like the exact same car, same dent in the bumper. Like, you know, how did he pass us? What's happening? We're, you know, we're exhausted. We're not sure. We're just imagining shit. No, the same car, you know, type and make with the same, you know, like dent in the bumper. It's the same fucking car. Which means that they had to have been speeding to get back in front of us. Because I was speeding the entire time. And yeah, we're like, oh fuck, not this shit again, because we had literally, I literally like drove like 20 over just to get by him, so I didn't have to deal with his drunk ass. And he's still like, at this point, like instead of just, you know, moving side to side in a very, very like inconsistent pattern. Chaos, why are you pressing the button now of all times?
Oh, I'm gonna go get something to eat.
Oh, of course. Thank you for being here, Cider.
Yeah.
I just realized I have Telegram open on my desktop. You fuckers better message me on Telegram. There we go. Oh. And what? Yes, you did. Congratulations, Chaos. You drowned that chimp. That chimp is dead, and it's your fault. Welcome on, Dirk. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. But yeah. So you know, exact same situation where this guy is swerving side to side, but now it's worse because the fucker is even like aggressively speeding up and slowing down. So like we're constantly trying to figure out like where is he going, what is he doing, trying to keep a very close eye on him, so that way we don't get into a car wreck, because that is the last thing I need after, you know, a 12-hour Ren Fair sesh. And as we like what ended up happening at least 2 times is that another car would get between us and block our view of this car we're keeping our eye on. And then that car would like get out of the way, and we would have no idea where the drunk driver car was. He would just disappear into the ether. Like, you know, we're driving, we're trying to pass by like a truck or whatever. There's a car that gets in between us and the drunk driver. That car gets out of the way. The drunk driver is gone. It's like a fucking horror movie. Exactly. It was legit horrifying. But it gets worse than that. Like this drive home was the fucking wildest drive I've ever had. So yeah, that happens twice. The third, it happens like one more time, you know, like the car, you know, a car gets between us and the drunk driver, and the car disappears and we never see it again. It is effectively just disappeared off of the road. We never end up finding it again. But that doesn't mean we're done dealing with drunk drivers, because we ran into other drunk drivers. The one that sticks in my mind the most is there was at least 3 different drunk drivers we dealt with, right?
Something like that. The one that sticks out to me is the one who was flashing his high beams at random people.
That's right. That's what the third one was. Yeah, there was another drunk driver who like just randomly flashed his high beams at me and another car, and we're just like, what the fuck are you doing? Leviathandy, I don't follow you, I would never be here, and I have a sub. Thanks, strange person, giving sub. Well, welcome on to Leviathandy. Welcome to the live chat, and enjoy the internship with the ad-free viewing and the emotes.
So the 12-hour trip was a 3-hour drive down, 6 hours there, 3-hour drive back.
Oh no, okay, so if we're like accounting for full time, we were definitely at that Ren for at least 8 hours. So yeah, it wasn't 12 hours to the Ren Fair. It was a 3-hour drive there and back. Oh, Leviathandy, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in, I really appreciate it. So yeah, like we're, you know, it's like 3 and it's still a pretty long trip. Yeah, it's, but we ended up like, you know, we ended up trading at least early on. Like my Monkey drove there and I largely drove back. So we kind of shared the load a little bit. Perhaps ill-fated choice of words with the way my chat is, but
like if I was in charge of the vehicle when the guy like stuck up behind us and flashes high beams, it would have taken me a couple seconds to like reorient where I was in space.
Yeah, so this car like unprompted basically drives up right behind us, flashes its high beams. And mind you, it is like 10 o'clock at night in October. It's fucking pitch dark and he effectively just night blinded us for shits and giggles. Oh yeah, I would have considered, you know, with the benefit of hindsight, I might have considered brake checking him, but I also don't want to get, like, you know, like, it's not worth getting into a fucking, like, legal dispute with Jackass McGee the Third. And then, so, like, you know, we're like disoriented because we're like, why the fuck, like, are my lights on? Like, you know, why is he flashing us? Like, flashing his brights. We never got an answer because he passed us by and then did it to a fucking truck in front of him. So, like, yeah, that guy I really expect might have died that evening by just straight up running full force into a truck. And then, as if 2 drunk drivers that one drive back wasn't bad enough, there was a third one. So it's the Midwest, which means that everything is constantly under construction. And one of the things that was under construction is the roads. And the way that they will handle construction here is that instead of like sectioning, like, you know, they'll basically do like lane shifts where like let's say you're in like the left, like you're like there's like it's like a 3-lane highway and you're like in the leftmost lane. The leftmost lane, like all the lanes will like shift to the left slightly while they work on like the right side of the road. And it's like pretty common procedure here in the Midwest as far as I'm aware. Like, you know. So we, you know, we're driving next to this car. And they hold up one moment. I should probably get a little bit of hydration in. Excuse me, Tars, now is not the time. There we go. Let me go ahead and hydrate myself ever so slightly. But yeah, so thank you, Suitable, for the hydrate. I'll go ahead and do that. I have no remorse for DI drivers. My uncle is a drunk driver and he tends to want to go from point A to B as fast as possible. One fateful day he passed a red light and crashed nearly head on. Yeah, no, I have absolutely zero patience for drunk drivers. And if you are willing to drive drunk, you are a danger to yourself and society at large, and you should not be able to drive a car. In my opinion, it should be a one and done. Like if you are found to be driving excessively over the like limit of inebriation. Okay, I'll spare your time looking at you right now. All right, I'm just gonna talk over it because I actually feel like it's kind of an important point. If you're like close to limit, okay, like you get one free, but also like please don't do that in the future. If you are as drunk as these guys were, I think that should be. Oh, okay, it was a short time loop. But yeah, if you were as drunk as those guys were, I think you should just be a one and done. You were clearly far too drunk to drive. You don't get a license.
So I don't know if we fully finished that previous story before you got disoriented. Is it clear that like they crossed the lines of traffic?
Okay,
right.
So I ended up getting distracted because someone was talking about like how stupid it was. Basically, you know, because we were approaching like a lane shift because they were working on the right part of the road. So they're working on the right part of the road, which means all of the lanes have to shift to the left, so that way there's like room for all the drivers. We are in the rightmost lane. There is a car that is in front of us, but in the leftmost lane. That car then proceeds to effectively just drive straight over a 3-lane wide merge. And I had to react to that because I was not expecting this guy to just be like, I'm just going straight. It caught me so massively off guard that I almost like that.
Yeah, he definitely had to look at me and be like, did you see that shit?
I was like, I'm not crazy, right? Like that was a lane shift, right? I had to look at Monkey and be like, I'm not the crazy one, right? Also has a massive highway construction, but my college always had a section that was under construction my entire time. Imagine going straight. Yeah, imagine. Yeah, if effectively this guy basically it's like the equivalent of doing, because he ended up in the in the rightmost lane, which I think was maybe where he was trying to be, or he just didn't give a fuck. Either way, it was like he just shifted 3 lanes over and did not signal.
What I imagine if it wasn't for that road construction, like they may have gone off the road at that point. Right? Like, if they weren't in the far left lane, rather, if they were in the far right one, they would have just torpedoed themselves into construction.
For sure, because it wasn't even like they eased themselves into the lanes. They just straight up like shot into the lanes that were in front of them. Like not at all like the traditional kind of like slowly like ease yourself in the lane. It was like boom, like they are in that lane now. Do your police do no traffic blitz? The funny fucking thing is we saw like 4 or 5 police stops that night. There were so many fucking drunk drivers and I don't know why.
I just feel like we usually don't drive on highways around that time.
That's fair. It was very, very like that was a lot later than we usually drive, but there was a lot of drunk drive. Like,
yeah,
legit.
I'm thinking it
next time in that situation, I'm just gonna like, it's not worth my fucking life to try and find like, to try and drive home in that situation. I'm just gonna fucking go get a hotel or whatever. It was definitely like, I think the peakest of peak drunk driving hours, because it was like 10 o'clock on a Saturday. So
was this the first time you've been to a Ren Fair?
Yeah, it was my first time ever at a Ren Fair.
Okay, me too. What did you think of it?
A lot of fun, a lot of fun stuff to do. Admittedly, they are definitely money sponges.
Yes.
That's the thing we found was like, I feel like I ended up spending probably like $150, and I like 42 of that was on like a kind of smallish mortar and pestle.
I spent close to $200, and all I got was like, I got a notebook for myself, I got a gift for Starkey, and then the rest was like food and beverages, and then the ticket to get in. So it just added up stupid quickly.
Yeah. Maybe it's just this is the first like fair or event I've been to where I had to pay my way. But like, yeah. That having been said, like, I feel like the stuff, like having like an opportunity to actually like sit down and look at the construction, like all of the stuff there was like genuinely high quality.
I honestly, I'm glad I have the money left that I do for groceries and stuff. But like, I definitely regret not grabbing things while I had the chance, because they just had some really high quality stuff there.
Are you talking about the caramel shots, or the oh yeah, that's right. What was it called?
There were the cake shots.
Oh, the cake shots. To be fair, that was an issue of we literally just got there 2 hours, like, we literally, instead of like rushing to the cake shots first thing, we checked out the rest of the fair, and it turns out that was a mistake, because the cake shots literally ran out halfway through the day.
So I think the one thing, and I have a picture of it at least, it's that like potion satchel that you sent me a picture of.
Ah, yes.
That's the big thing where I'm like, I would love to have it just so I can see what other types of things you can fit in it. Because one of the characters in one of my books has something like that. So,
congratulations, Carbuncle. You've managed to contain the cat. All right, where in the world? There's a place I can go underground that I can. Wait, is this? Where? Okay, just point this way. Probably why you do this. Attainment, exactly. Wait a fucking...
Sorry, go ahead.
I think I might be stupid.
And?
I'm so bullied here. I don't know why I stream. All I do is get bullied. That is a joke. I love streaming. Y'all are wonderful.
But so I finished Cyberpunk, and then you know how I was worried about how people wouldn't care enough about his character by a certain point in time? I fixed that.
Oh.
So I definitely need some like uplifting content. And I'm trying to figure out what that is right now.
Reasonable. Oh, you know it's bad. You know it's bad when you hurt yourself with the way you're writing a character.
Yeah. I contacted Phoenix, and I'm like, let me read the exact message I sent him on Facebook. So he woke up to the message, "My brother in Christ, I have done something powerful." With no greater context.
Oh my god. Oh hey, this is a new one. I feel at home here. When I traveled across the glass desert, it was caves just like this one that gave me shelter and allowed me to survive my trek. Just feeling walls around me and solid ground beneath my feet gave me all the security I needed to close my eyes and make it through another night. But I can do without some of this. Like, if I ever even smell roasted cactus again, I'm pretty sure I'd barf. Who was writing these? Wholesome recommendations for anime? I don't know, I don't watch anime. I know exactly enough about anime to meme and shitpost.
The correct amount of anime to know.
Okay, we should...
Frankly, I had kind of forced my way through, and I loved it, by the way, but I had to force my way through Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Because actually watching content has just become difficult.
Actually watching content? Like...
Yeah. Just like sitting my butt down for 20 minutes at a time.
God, I fucking relate to that.
Yeah.
And then I pull shit like when I rewatched the, oh god, I don't remember who did it, but the video you showed me about Garfield, and I'm sorry, John.
Yeah, Super Eye Patch Wolf.
That's it. Super Eye Patch Wolf's video, and I'm sorry, John.
Yes.
That is a wild experience.
See, so the problem with anime, I think, is that I have to actually watch it. So, like, that video you can listen to.
Yes.
If you want to be, it's a podcast for you.
Yes.
Watching, like, a subtitled anime, you know.
I find, like, 3 more fruit.
And I find myself watching, like, really, really not good anime because, one, it is, you know, dubbed. And, you know what people's tastes are like. Shit. And then 2, I don't have to pay attention to it.
Reasonable.
I'm gonna disappear. My throat is still bothering me from all the cigarette smoke.
That's fair.
See you, man.
Alright, bye! Thank you for being here! But yeah, the Red Fair was a lot of fun. Welcome on in, Zudawudo. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Want to write some Rex? What does that mean? I'm unfamiliar with this terminology. Am I supposed to be up here? Me gets tired from watching show. Also, me watches 3-hour-long video essays. Yeah, it is weird like that, huh? So it's something like the human brain is just kind of weird sometimes. This monkey living here, a smoker. So the thing with the Ren Fair was that because it was like the roads were dirt. You know, they weren't like cobblestone or whatever, which means that people walking on them kicked up a ton of dust. Combine that with the fact that there was a lot of shops that would basically have that would like burn incense or like smoke effects to like, you know, try and draw in customers. And the fact that there were actual like, you know, smokers that were just walking around smoking meant that, yeah, it's, you know, it kind of messed up it kind of messed up the lungs of me and my friends, which is like, it's kind of frustrating, you know. It's like I did see a lot more like Juul users, which is like in its own way still frustrating. Because it's like that, I don't know. I feel like after like, well, maybe it's just because like I have a lot of like incidental knowledge about what went down with the whole like, you know, the tobacco industry and like the amount of lying and like, you know, the fact that there was testing done that found like tobacco was extremely dangerous, but like they just didn't report it. So like the entire like, you know, the amount of people who were like, oh, get hit with the Juul or whatever, I'm just like, I don't know. I find it to be a little bit too much history repeating itself. I feel there's just too much potential for things to get really kind of, you know, addictive and manipulative and unhealthy in a lot of that market. You see yourself playing Life is Strange. I feel like me playing Life is Strange, it would be me absolutely shitting on the writing of Life is Strange. If y'all would be okay with seeing that, I'd be down. But like, also personally being around Juul people, yeah. Then I'd be down to play Life is Strange. You're so close to eradicating smoking, but the company's just added a hint of fruit and addiction skyrocketed again. It's just, you know, fundamentally, I think it comes down to the fact that people just aren't properly educated. And that unfortunately critical thinking skills are just not prioritized. Like we don't prioritize teaching kids to actually think about and recognize patterns of behavior that like start showing up in their lives. I'm not gonna go into like conspiracy theories about arguing that certain groups benefit highly from that, but I will say that there's definitely I believe it is not done necessarily out of neglect for the like importance of teaching people how to actually evaluate ideas, but yeah, it is a dumb situation, and those people are unfortunately going to die as a result of things functionally outside of their control because they were just not given upbringings that were, you know, like forward thinking about teaching, because it's like it's teaching life skills versus like, you know, excuse me, how much more fruit do you need? I thought it was 40 for the Gordos to pop, but it might be 50. If you're looking for a wholesome anime, I suggest a movie called Barefoot Gen and/or Grave of the Fireflies. What the fuck does the word wholesome mean to you that you suggest Grave of the goddamn Fireflies? That show is not wholesome. Pokemon and Alberio Asterios, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Yep, I've leveled up to level 25, so I have even more crippling depression. Yeah, and unfortunately, it's there's a lot of structural issues here in the U.S., and I would say that I personally would argue that the most fundamental one that we need to fix is teaching kids how to actually, you know, evaluate the worthiness of ideas. Naughty, thank you for the gifts of Alberio Asterios. I really appreciate it. Juices are technically better than cigarettes, but only addicts and not new smokers. Exactly. Like, when you're marketing it, like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you're marketing it as if it was only being used by by previous smokers, when that is not at all an accurate assessment of, you know, how and when Juul gets used. Dusty, thank you for the tier 1 subscription for 3 months. I really appreciate it.
Happy birthday, Borb.
Oh yes, birthday Borb. Yeah, it's kind of me just you joined in the middle of me being on a little bit of a soapbox about like the dangers of juuling and how like there's very much potential for abuse because it's an unregulated thing, and unregulated largely just means that they could potentially throw in stuff that is extremely dangerous but like is addictive, so you're just hooked forever. And like, I grew up around a decent number of smokers, and every single time they're like, I just regret starting. Juul and other companies got in lawsuits for trying to advertise towards teens. Yeah, it's an actual problem. It's Juul is literally just cigarettes, but again, and this time with like a little bit more like understanding of like how advertising works, basically. All right, we're actually pretty close to dying. Let's go ahead and not do that. Not even just trusting. I would argue that it's probably, well, you shouldn't blindly trust the government. It is more likely that the government has at least something approaching your better interest in heart than companies, where they have a very clear incentive to make a profit regardless of how it would negatively or positively impact you. Of course, this all kind of, it's unfortunately like, there's an amount of nuance to a lot of conversations that need to happen, but like someone who has smoked and never get off that soapbox, literally the worst thing thank you for, to some degree I'm like, I feel a little bit bad just because I'm like, it's to some degree the people who need to know it are already probably aware, but like to the new people, like to the people who are considering getting into stuff like smoking and juuling, it's not worth it. It leaves you feeling like shit. And like, this is admittedly most of my experience comes from secondhand, from talking to smokers, where they're like, yeah, my life is considerably negatively impacted by smoking. Naughty, thank you for the concept of Blazeseed. I really appreciate it. I've seen a lot of teens with juuls in my high school. It was awful. That is actually tragic to me. It's like it actually causes me such like genuine depression to hear that like kids are like getting back into like, because it's just the same fucking thing as smoking. Like you're not clever. Like, congratulations, you are smoking, but again, in the new age. Now you're watching the Berserk Memorial Edition. Welcome on in, Syndicate. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's to some degree, you will have a lot of people who just, what how does that saying go? Like borrowing from Peter to pay Paul or whatever. Like they're clearly not interested with actually caring for like the future like that they have to live in. Which, big sad, because we also have to live in that future, and which means it's kind of also our problem. But lung cancer, mango flavored. You know what? That might be the best description for juuling I've ever seen. Mango flavored lung cancer. There's a strange diamond, but I don't know what I would get rid of. I think I need the primordial oil more. I have no idea where I even am anymore. Smoking is a Homestuck addiction. From time to time, someone will reinvent it. I'm not entirely sure what Homestuck even is. Naughty, thank you for the gifts up to... Hold up one moment. Syndicate, I really appreciate it. I won't lie, part of me is like, I've gotten into the default mode of like, if someone is giving a single sub, it's like 90% of the time it's Naughty. So I'm just like, I hear the I see like the bird coming up to dance, and I'm just like, okay, who did Naughty give it to? So what is the deal with Homestuck also? Chaos, why are you pressing the button? Chaos, you need to stop killing the monkeys. I would prefer that the monkeys not have that happen repeatedly. I need those for other testing. Congratulations. We know that in water chimps will drown, but we have other uses for these chimps. Okay, so let me go ahead and drop off all of these. Don't worry about the tars. They're fine. You're fine though, Chaos. Hold up one moment. Let me. Okay. I do need to also pick up some more. I need to pick up more stone slimes, and the resources are nice though. Okay. So we popped the bat slime. Look, like Course Recall got dubbed in it. It's like half wholesome. What is like Course Recall? I'm unfamiliar with that. We also need to stock up on some hens and roosters and some veggies. Boy, that is a lot of tars. My God. Boy, it is a fucking slaughterhouse over here. What happened? Excuse you. Sir, I'm busy. I'm trying to locate all of the chickens so I can feed them to a massive cat, so it will explode and grant me access to new areas. There's a generation defining webcomic made mostly with text images and flash animations. Don't watch it. I'm aware vaguely of the like weird like Among Us looking motherfuckers that like apparently are like relevant to it, but that's basically the extent of my knowledge about Homestuck. Gonna go cry, I'm so shook. What happened, Jill? Is it a good cry or a bad cry, first of all? Best explanation of Homestuck is by Sarah Z. Good but shocked? Good but shocking? Oh, then I'm glad it's good at least. Naughty, what did you do? Naughty really out here the Omniflusterer. Okay, more chimkins. I don't care about the chickadoos. Those can go into the ocean. I'll tell you after stream, Starkey. Suspicious. Among Us. Oh, hey. Do you have useful things? You got cluster of cypress trees. Why do I need these blueprints? We're going into gremlin hours? No, we had gremlin hours earlier. Don't worry about it, Dusty. We're fine. Sus. Oh my God. Okay, but I'm still very unclear as to what Homestuck is. No, he's on this weird crusade to become furry Twitch's sugar daddy. Oh. Okay. But that. Make sure everyone know that I've coined the phrase Poggernet. This is why Monkey and I are not allowed to be left in a car alone for extended periods of time, especially while tired, because we will come up with shit like Poggernet. I get psychic royalties when you use it. Say that right in front of Dusty. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, it's, you know, there's a lot of furry Twitch streamers out there. We require a variety of glucose guardians. Okay, we still need to pop that guy over there. These are chimkins that I can steal. We also had a robust conversation about boning abstract concepts. I feel like there's more that I need to explain for people to understand, and I also do not want to explain that, so people are just gonna have to deal with the concept of that That sentence existing and being correct, but also, may God have mercy on our souls. All right, we're in. See chicken. More stony hens. I love it. I can't just leave it at that. Where the fuck do I begin? How do I explain this? Can I just say the phrase monkey wanted to hate fuck innocence, and then that'll explain enough? Is this sufficient? I don't know. This is a really abstract concept about having sex with abstract concepts. Hello, Roostro. How do you fuck a concept then? Very carefully. Oh, thank you, Barry, for the stretch and the hydrate. Or go further or put monkey back in the call if you don't want to talk about it. He cursed his car with chaotic energy, which he then proceeded to have sex with. Is that a fucking is that a reference to that one Abridged series? God, I know which one. It's the one with Hellsing Abridged. The chaotic energy, not the car. This is not Dragon's fucking Cars, sir. You'll have to go to Reddit to find that kind of content. Okay, please explode soon. Excellent. Dirksid, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And so many sweet beans. Okay, where in the world? This is new. Dragon's fucking what's? Hold on, I'll be right back. You've never heard about this r/Dragon's fucking Cars? That's like the one of the original furry memes. I would like to fuck nuclear fusion. You're not the first person who would like to do that. But you might be the last, depending on how well or poorly it goes. Get you in a radio to talk to his dead ancestors? Oh my god. Alright, let's go ahead and feed this boy what we have, and then it's probably not going to be remotely enough. Yeah, I'm going to need way more chimkin. Okay, so it looks like I'm done exploring over here, more or less. This area is kind of fully explored. I might have to reinstall Reddit. I mean, what? There's Dragons fucking Cars and Cars fucking Dragons. The former is lewd, latter is mostly memes. So you Googled it and... Yeah, it's it sure is a website. It sure is something that, like, God allowed to happen, which clearly was a mistake. But that's not the only mistake God has allowed to happen. I've known before you mentioned it. Okay, I'm glad at least some people are already aware of the of how little there is to justify continued existence. All right, wait, how common was car fucking? Like, I know the cheese grate. We don't talk about the cheese grater image. Someone made a very, very salient point to me that, like, unfortunately, those shock websites, as dumb as they are, as genuinely like unpleasant as the imagery is, it's probably unwise to mention them, because if you do have a kid, like, reminder that this is an 18+ stream. If you are below 18, get, you know, sorry, but you know, as per Twitch terms of service, we do have to ban you. Like, you know. So, you know, like, you know, mentioning that kind of stuff offhandedly, and then like if a kid, despite our wishes, is in fact watching, and they go search it up, and like there's just like problems that's gonna cause. So like, Live Leak is gone, so I don't know where else that kind of stuff, where else to see that kind of stuff. Wait, wait, Live Leak died? When did that happen? There was an episode of a TV show called My Strange Addiction where a man had to have sex with his car. Fucking... Excuse me? Oh, I'm gonna die. Well, goodbye. Oh yeah, Live Leak died years ago? Understandable. Well, we're home. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and feed our slimes. Go ahead and use the rest of these heartbeats to fill up the ash trough. Okay, we're actually gonna need way more of those than I thought originally. Ooh, boy, that tanks the frame rate. Basically, any particles in this game just cause the frame rate to absolutely explode. Oh, Grace Bays, why you play the crotch of the Cars movie, just saying. Oh my god. Well, we're trapped in a time loop, so let's kill the frame rate as well. Oh, good, it was a quick time loop, just in time for me to absolutely murderate the time, I'm missing some. I don't know where they went, but... Oh, no. You come back here. You're supposed to get in the water. That's right, because this Naughty... What are you planning, Naughty? I swear to God. What? Wait, what do they do? Hold up one moment while I check Throne. Hold up one moment. Throne, it's loading. What the fuck? What the Goose Scoot? Naughty? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. What? Is... Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to really start buckling down and ordering those parts soon, just so that way, like, y'all stop checking out my Throne. What the fuck? How does this happen? It says it's only like 300... But... Did I include, like, the price of shit? Like, that doesn't seem right at all. Thank you, Naughty and Goose Scoot. I really appreciate it. It's really, really sweet of you.
Please fluster the bird in the chat.
Oh my god.
Please fluster the bird in the chat.
Said, how fucking dare you? How dare you betray me in this moment?
Please fluster the bird in the chat. Please fluster the bird in the chat.
No, we do not fluster the bird. I swear to fuck.
Please fluster the bird in the chat.
I'm going to scream. Y'all, it's so much money. a lot of money. Okay, Naughty, what did you do? Okay, okay. Opening up Firefox. What? Naughty! What the fuck? You guys? How? Thank you. Thank you guys. Happy birthday. Oh. God damn it. I fucking cried Saturday when I saw all the people who responded to my birthday tweet and were like, you know, all the well wishes. And I had a feeling it was gonna happen again today, but Naughty and Goose Cute, thank you so much. I will very much get that money moved over to my bank account. I will start ordering the parts. Honestly, part of me was scared because I had some unexpected, you know, bills pop up that I was gonna have to delay the stream, you know, building the new stream PC even to like, you know, mid-November, but it's, you know, doing this makes me happy, and I appreciate that. I just appreciate having y'all here, you know? It's never for once been about the money, and to some degree I feel guilty with the stream quality being what it is. How many times do we have? God damn it. Fucking... I just feel like this is happening increasingly often. I'm scared that this will be my... Rest assured, I get Cats, Twiz, Kaisi, and Chill. Thank you, Naughty. I would feel honestly guilty if, you know, if I was the only one who was receiving this amount of love and support. Because there's a lot of amazing people out there who, you know, deserve it just as much as I do, if not more so. Dusty! What? Dusty, thank you for the 5 gift subs. To Byreno, Gaming TLD, EFBS, and Big Daddy Goblin, and Braybun.
We love what you do. We're so happy for you.
Oh. Syndicate, give us $6.21.
Happy birthday.
I just... Thank you. Like I said, it embarrasses me a little bit when stream frame rate dies like that, you know? Because I want this stream to be as good as it can be. And stuff like that. I joke about it, but it does dig at me a lot because, you know, I just want the space to be good and for everyone here to have a good time, which I know you already do. But that doesn't mean that there aren't ways I really want to try my best to improve it. Anyways, sorry. But yeah, as we, I'll very much start putting in. I'm waiting on, cause I got I did cash out recently to get like the 500 for the I think it was the bad board. No, feel bad. Welcome on, coffee.
Hey, Sturkey.
They recently, you know, tried to. We wouldn't give you money or stay around if we don't have a good time, Starkey. We love your streams, seeing you. Thank you. It. I don't know.
What does this fucker do? Please, please.
Oh my god, the button.
You have no idea what it...
Tiger, milk. Put it on your cereal.
God. But yeah, it. You know, I appreciate y'all for being here and you know, kind of sticking it out until I can get stuff figured out. And yeah. Which oh, that's right. I remember what I was gonna talk about. The order. I have about, you know, I have a decent chunk coming in soon that I'm gonna start putting towards, you know, the PSC. So hopefully I will start getting a lot more pieces in soon, and I can I plan on probably streaming the process of making my PC. With hopefully it'll probably be on like a Friday, because I'll want to have Kaiser there, because Kaiser actually built his own PC, and I want to make sure I'm not fucking anything up. So, yeah. But yeah, it'll be a fun stream. I'm sure it'll be, you know, just chaos and awful, and I'll be stressed out of my mind the entire time. Oh, did the game fucking crash? Oh no, that was bizarre. Didn't know that Nazi was a tech nerd too. At the very least, like when it comes to computer architecture, Kaiser seems to actually like have a pretty solid idea of what he's doing. So I'm gonna kind of lean on him a little bit to try and get things figured out. Because Lord knows, I appreciate how stressful building a PC can be. Yeah, the proper stream PC should be very, very beefy, so hopefully we won't have any issues like the stuff we're seeing right now for basically ever, until, you know, I replace one of the parts, because it probably gets damaged, or like, you know, it'll be good for like a number of years. Oh, welcome back, Cider.
I've made tasty things.
Ooh, what did you make?
I made kimchi fried rice.
Ooh, oh, that sounds really good. I recently had kimchi for the first time, and I'm a large fan.
So what I did was I first fried some tofu in oil, and then I added some green onions and some finely grated daikon radish, and let that all cook together after I cooked the tofu. I'm not a professional chef, so I'm probably doing it all wrong, but it still tastes good. And then once that cooked enough, I sliced up some bok choy and the kimchi and stuff, and I cooked it all like kind of separately, and then I put it all together just to make sure it was all cooked enough. And then I put in the rice once there was not enough liquid. So.
Dusty! Thank you, Dusty, for upgrading to tier 3.
Tier 3?
Just updating sub. Well, I really appreciate that. While you were gone, I got a lot of love from Chad, and so I'm flustered right now. And honestly, a lot of, you know, I feel like a lot of my Twitch payout, which I'm usually gonna get, like, I think I usually get on the 12th, we'll probably go back and I'll probably go towards, like, getting my stream PC and, you know, paying for some new stream assets, which this Wednesday, or this Thursday, not Wednesday, I'm gonna be on, what, Goose Scoot? Thank you for the 5 tier 1s. Oh my god. We're not hype train again, I swear to fuck. Thank you, Goose Scoop, for the 5 gifted subs to, as well as just friend Victor Wolfie, YouTube, Miss Sloan, Alcrow, and Rafael Spectacular. Oh, shoot. Birthday love. Thank you. Y'all really have made it special. Everyone on, you know, all the platforms, YouTube, or I'm on YouTube. Really, it's not yet. Like, I'm probably just gonna upload VODs to YouTube just so I have like a permanent storage location for those. Yeah, like y'all on Twitch, Twitter, and the Discord, just all big, sweet, amazing beings who. I don't know. I have a thing with birthdays where, like, I really kind of struggle to see them positively. I benefit a lot from having a schedule. You know, so holidays. Dottie, thank you for the gifts to the Halloween Ghoul. I really. My God. But yeah, I just have had a lot of really, you know, I've had a lot of struggles with holidays in the past, so I kind of have difficulty seeing them in a positive light a lot of the times, and y'all have done a lot to make this really, really special, and a lot different than what I've dealt with up to this point. So, thank you. But that's enough of the sappy stuff. I'm sorry, I'm probably dragging on a little bit. Yeah, so how's the kimchi fried rice? Or I guess if you're still eating, it's entirely reasonable.
It is really tasty. Oh my gosh.
Ooh. I've never had kimchi fried rice, but it does sound really good because I love fried rice and I love kimchi.
Yeah, it makes it really spicy. It's nice.
Barry, thank you for the gifts up. Ryu Drive. We love Sappy Morph. Well, certainly getting a lot of him tonight. Actually, yeah, Cider, could you send me if you have a PNG tuber, so I can set it up?
Yeah, sure.
Or if you have, like, you know, Fugitech Reactive or whatever.
Where is it? There it is.
Oh, Goose Scoot, thank you for 34 biddies.
Cheer 34.
Okay. A PNG tuber of Cider. I wonder which one it will be. Or, I actually saw that video. I love the crow going woo. It's so cute. All right. Okay. There's that. Y'all are good. On the auto feeder then. Naughty, you think if they get some direct Swusky? I really appreciate it. Gosh, yeah. Welcome on to Big Brantler. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Chad is being very, very sweet tonight, and it's I don't know. It's kind of just it's left me like with very little, my brain no work. Dusty, you really let me make this like, you know, let me Dusty, thank you for 1,000 biddies. Oh my god. Oh.
B-Day 1000 hype train may never die.
98%.
I got this new anime plot.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I forgot about 300.
I mean, some serious.
This is
a real setup of donkeys.
God damn it. I forgot I said this video at 300.
Massive the Honka Bankaloops. Big old Tanahanga Rakugans. What happens next? Transfer student shows up one day with even bigger Bonhanaga hoops. Humongous Hungalamga no Logangas.
B-Day 100, B-Day 100, B-Day 100.
I like how it says B-Day, like it's like not like it's a birthday, but it's like, you know, the like, you know, toilet equipment, the bidet. Oh, is this a new redeem? I haven't. The only things I've changed since initially setting up. The only thing I've changed since initially setting up the redeems is that I moved the Wubba Dubba Dubba to 25 minimum because it was a little bit too cheap at just 1,000. Just, yeah, 2,500 minimum. But yeah, the rest of these are all set up. I'm trying to remember the exact values. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrates, and also the pets. Oh, I should also set up Cider's PNG Tuber. Hold up one moment while I don't tempt us. I'm abusing this. I'm not sorry. Oh my god, Dusty.
Huge boobs. I mean, some serious hunkers. A real setup of donkers. Packing some.
Oh, okay. I see why you went for a cider.
Big old
I'm abusing this. I'm sorry.
Next, transfer student shows up.
You know what? That's fair.
Even bigger Bonhanaga hoops. Humongous Hungalamga no Logangas.
Oh my god.
I'm abusing this, and I'm not
Wubba
sorry.
dubba dubba wubba dubba dubba wubba dubba dubba wubba dubba
300.
dubba wubba dubba dubba.
Oh my god, not the Wubba Dubba Dubba. Go ahead and also grab your actually I need a copy of the CSS first. Oh, Naughty, you think of the gifts up to Radical Mari? I really. Oh my god, 100 in the channel? Holy fuck! That is oh my god. Oh god, not the waffle. Browser. This is Cider's PNG Tuber.
I sent you the other one as well in case you need it in the future.
Go ahead and move you down here. I need to copy the custom CSS. Okay, and then grab your Discord ID. Okay, and then we need the. There we go. Copy that for the close mouth. and then the open mouthed.
In this home we are in IT. We make live. We say I'm soggy. We
Anyway,
give
I just popped in
toots.
for a second to
We
say
scream
hi.
together.
That's fair.
We give call.
Welcome on
We
in.
are
There we go.
See you later,
We do
Starkey.
whoop
See you
really
later,
well.
Cider.
We are laugh.
I am giant.
There is dog.
Yep, there we go. I've shrunk the cider down. You cider, gosh. All right, cool. Also, thank you for the level that we completed level 3. So thank you for the level 3 hype train. It's definitely, I think, a better day for a more relaxed stream. Just, you know, it'll probably be the rest of the streams this week will be more on the laid back side. Because, you know, my weekend was a little bit crazy. I might pull back the energy a little bit. I'm trying to think. I do have plans for this Wednesday. Wednesday's Omori again. I can't stream Thursday, so we might have to do. Do we want to do? I'll probably ask this question on my Twitter. But we'll see if people would prefer if I would play. Because I'm gonna kind of want to do some spooky games, and the spooky games that I'm actually kind of interested in are the. What's it called? Whoopsies. The observation duty games, which I also feel like are just really, really good games for chat interaction. I like this vibe, but I do hope your days. Well, no, but my days have been absolutely amazing. Like I'm not at all complaining with, you know, because like, you know, it's more just like, you know, being occupied with like work and life and stuff that's kind of kept me. Keeping me lower energy today. What? Suda, thank you for the 20.
Just wanted to add a bit extra since it is time to tell the bird we love him.
Thank you, Suda. Oh, what? I don't know. Oh, those were probably the ones I shot while the like day was changing. Oh my god. Yeah, so I might do like for all of October, I might do the observation duty games every Friday. Merely that would, we're approaching the point where I'm just like I'm running out of days to you know, to have like, you know, the like, because I try to play this like the game chat shows at least twice each week, so that way it feels like, you know. But I also feel like people would, you know, chat would really enjoy watching me play observation duty, because I'm also a huge baby when it comes to horror games. So I feel like that would also very much be a chat's wheelhouse. Observation Duty is a great series of games, though. Yeah, no, it genuinely looks like... It genuinely looks like a lot of fun. Like, because, like, so one of my major things with, like... You know, I'll be honest with you, you know, I'm not the hugest fan of the FNAF games. Is that, like, it leans, like, the FNAF games lean into themselves too hard. They play it too straight, you know? Like horror games, yet Omori's Omori's a different type of game. Literally, the jump scare I showed on the first stream is the only proper jump scare in the entire game. Because the rest of the horror aspects come from like existential dread, you know, which I find to be a more you know, interesting way to develop a story. FNAF 4 is the best game of the franchise, from then it went downhill. I also heard like a bunch of people were apparently traumatized by FNAF 4. Excuse me, what are you doing out of the cage? Get back in there. FNAF 4 was amazing because it broke the formula in a good way. That's also kind of like, it's a very formulaic game design, so I feel like once I play like one of them, I've kind of played all of them. Which is like, I don't know, I just find like that kind of like approach to game design to be very, very uninteresting. Because like, so part of why I feel like the observation duties are maybe more my speed is that they don't take the premise too seriously. It's still clearly a horror game and it's got jump scares and whatever, but like, unlike, you know, FNAF where it's like, oh, the lore is like, so it's like you dead kids, whatever. It's like, you know, in observation duty, it's more about like the kind of the spooky, ridiculous stuff that's happening in front of you. Whereas like a lot of the stuff that FNAF wasn't popular for its gameplay, it was the cryptic, yeah, it got popular largely because of a very, very cryptically told story. And I don't know, I feel like my read on the story is that it was very much like not intended to have like a very clean solution. And that there's like that ongoing joke of like, if you want free writing, just like make a game that MatPat will write a video on, and then boom, there's your writing development. I think DA made that joke in my stream. Okay, I'm missing wild honey, which means I need to have some jelly stones. Warp tech. Utilities. Portable water tap. Meat slime bait. The FNAF VHS series is the best way the story was told. Just observe weird things happening. Yeah, I think that's like, it's almost like, and also like, because it's clear from like the way they designed the games as like went on that they wanted you to actually use the camera, but like because of like the way the games were designed themselves, it became clear you didn't need to use the camera outside of like one very specific use in like every game. There's that. Speaking of FNAF, do you see what Cats is playing right now? Oh, that's right. I actually know who I'm going to raid into tonight, and it's almost certainly going to be Cats, because Cats recently hit affiliate, and I have not been able to hop over to there to celebrate it yet. So, as long as he's still streaming by the time we wrap up, which, there's some things about like streaming that are just a mystery. Like, I don't know how an hour and like almost 2 hours has passed. It does not feel like it's been that long at all. Okay, let me go and see what plorts we all have. We are missing golden plorts, and we need more ringtail plorts. And then we're kind of good on things. We need more wild honey, jellystone, and buzzwax. I mean, you saw Papa ran about Overwatch and thigh-high socks for 2 hours. I don't. So I'm like, you know, I basically only call people a bottom when it like either like as an in joke, like they're in on it and they appreciate that it's like I'm making a joke at their expense. But for people like Papa, where it's like it's clear he takes like issue with it, I do it way more because like I'm just like, just lean into it. That's like largely, I think, Papa's like, if Papa's got like one cursed like behavior as a streamer, is that he can't lean into stuff. That's how we ended up with the Eggman's feet situation. But yeah, no, if you know, I'll admit that there are times where I think thigh highs look cute, but I also like it's definitely a more bottom form of dress. Yeah, exactly. If Papa cared less about his bottom status, we would too, because at this point it's largely just used as a way to joke around at his expense. It's like, you know, stuff like that where it's like, it's stuff that you really, like, that doesn't mean anything, but you still take offense at is like the perfect way to rib at people. Because it's like, why are you so upset? You know? The only thing wrong with being a bottom is that you're not talking to me. It's boyfriend day. What is boyfriend day? Just got me a slice of Panton. Who's the new guest? Oh, this is Cider Martin, who is also a streamer. They you do a lot of like horror content. You do a lot of like Zelda exploration games.
Yeah, I like playing spooky games on the weekends and just random stuff on the weekdays.
It's be fair, you know, it's probably good to have like a schedule like that. Lord knows I'd probably benefit from having like, you know, a consistent schedule instead of just whatever nonsense I feel like playing today. But oh, here's the Lord. I used to be afraid of the water. I felt like it was endless and would just swallow you up. I was only ever willing to dip my feet in the shallows where I could see the bottom, see the extent of it. And now, what would you even call what I plunged into? Water so deep, so endless that I may never see the surface again. I'm feeling sorry for myself again. I should get back to work. Wait a moment, can I just toss... Oh wait, that's like kind of clever, is that they just have like built-in areas where you can just toss the like specific slimes. You just throw in some... Well, now I have a reason to catch more water slimes, I guess. Show signs of denial even in a joking manner, you will get pestered. Yeah. It's the, what's the one? Who was the one who got it named after herself because she had a picture of her house on Google and like demanded that Google take it down, and then by doing so she brought so much attention to herself that now everyone knows where she lives? Streisand. It was the Streisand effect. The note said bottom. I've noticed that everyone's volume aside from yours and Kensu seems low. I can bring it up a little bit. I'll go ahead and bring it up a little bit through OBS because that strikes me as maybe being a case of audio being too quiet through OBS. Yeah. So suddenly I have an absolute ton of money. I should also probably go talk to the people who are like NPCs and can... A ton of money, the dream? Yeah. Okay, wow. I've been out of touch with a lot of these people, holy shit. Hello, Beatrix. I wanted to tell you that I've cracked another one of the AI's ciphers. It is clearly adapted to my previous solve and created something even more complex. Clever. This time, the code revealed a set of instructions for back and forth communication, so I've been spending my time talking to it. It asked a lot of questions. After getting to know me, it has been asking me a lot about my work, almost like it's filling out the areas of my expertise. Ignoring some of your game friends. Yeah, largely I've just been like distracted. Borb has the sugar now. Dusty, what did you do? Like I feel like Dusty did something and I'm scared. I must admit, it has all been rather flattering. I'm used to being the one asking the questions. For a while, my whole life was questions and the research that followed. But having experienced that for so long, I feel as though I can sense the same in others. And though this may seem strange, I sense this in the AI. You see, when I began asking questions on my own, the way it responded to me, I felt like it was trying to guard itself, to hide a profound loneliness that it has within its heart. Strange, I know. It is an AI after all, but who is to say that any form of intelligence wouldn't desire a connection to another? I feel there is more to this story, and if not, I'm happy to have simply been there for my new friend, to continue asking questions so that they have reasons to find answers. I will report back later. Hey, B. Hey, B. those drones you've been finding all over the island, there's something weird about them. Hey, I got eyes in the sky, and I'm gonna use them. I'm also raiding a team of drones to head over there and check things out in a more hands-on fashion, but I digress. Anyway, that drone seems super advanced, like almost alien, and so I thought, okay, there's some aliens out there checking out Rainbow Island, just like you, but no, I don't think so. Because it looks a lot like the drones we use, but so much more familiar to me. Almost like it's giving me deja vu. It's kind of creepy. Hey, don't be scared. It's probably just aliens. Giant, three-headed aliens with huge claws that are looking for humans to capture or eat, or both. Later, B. As much as I love that you're scared, I did something. No, that was a reference to that. The money in game. Oh, okay, that's what you meant. Okay, that's what you meant. I have the money in game. That I have become the glucose guardian for the slimes. Beatrix, I'm glad you called. I'll look over the pics you sent me of Rainbow Island. No doubt they are a sight to behold. Beautiful, with colors that only go richer the longer you look. But unnatural, too. I'm sorry, but something about that place is not right. As you may recall, I was once the head of a very successful InstaFood corporation. Genetically altering food was our specialty. I'm not proud of the lengths we went to alter natural food to grow bigger, faster, and cheaper. Distribute the good stuff in favor of profits. I say this, Beatrix, because I can still spot a plant that has been unnaturally altered when I see it, and the beautiful rainbows you see before you on that island did not arrive there naturally. It is not clear to me if this spells any sort of danger for you, but it gives me an uneasy feeling in my stomach. I need to do more research and get back to you. Stay safe, amiga. Well now, if it isn't Beatrix LeBeau, old Hobby and I were just talking about you. Word is you went off to parts unknown of this here rock with a thirst for new adventure? Atta girl. You just keep on walking to see what new wonders are around the next corner until your boots have holes, and then get yourself some new boots and do it some more. Me, well, my boots have seen better days, but I know there's still an adventure or two left in them. I suppose I just need to figure out what. Ah, heck, I'm rambling just like Hobson does after he gets talking about exploring the cosmos, cooking, or pretty much any other topic. Alright, B, you hang in there. I'll be calling in to check on you. Doesn't matter who you are, we all start feeling it when home is beyond the horizon. Oh, and before I forget, here's a little something for you to spruce up your new place. It ain't much, but you need to know what you can do to make that place feel cozy. Taming bell. Alright. And we're all caught up with our friends. Why are you grumpy? I need to get more stone slime so I can kind of yeet these ones off into the distance. Genetically modified slimes. There's definitely a lot going on here. This island is very bizarre. The most realistic part about this game is how taxing it can be to catch up on your friends. You're not wrong. Welcome on in, Liam. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Okay, let me see. Alright, the slimes are happy. Beat up our mess a little bit. And then, let me see. We need rock plorts and I think just a bunch of natural resources, specifically the jellystones and beehive stuff. Jellystone we need, wild honey, silky sand, jellystone and wild honey. Okay, so jellystone and wild honey. Let's get some more rock slime so we can make those rock ringtails. And then there's definitely the Hat Gordo. We still need to to pop. And then we have the ringtail and the... Let's see. Let's see if I can snag some chickens from here to go just blow up that cat Gordo real quick. I don't know if my chicken, like livestock, have recovered yet from their pruning. A little bit. Okay, well, the answer is, look at all these chickens. I really did just, like, put a whole bunch of chickens in here, huh? Okay. Go ahead and... There is... Yeah, there's some children in there we can work with. Alright, so we go pop the cat, get some stone Gordos, or get some stones. Oh, hello. Oh, Bob. Oh, that's right, I remember Bob. This is, in case you can't see it, this is 3 slimes in a trench coat. Pink up here. I think that's, I don't know what that one is.
They're so cute.
Yeah. Hello, fellow human. Has gifts for you. Yay! Chickens. They want the chickens, it would seem. Gold slime? Wait, gold... Oh, you mean in the trench coat? I don't think so. I thought you said gold slime. I was like, wait, there's a gold slime around here. Where? And then now I'm just super ADD. This will help me. Okay. Oh, really? I would have liked that chicken. Nope, chickens come here. You must be eaten by the large cat. Oh, honey slime. That would make sense. Oh, there's jellystone here. Eh. Oh. Speaking of jellystone, there's an opportunity for me to unload it. Well, come on in, Mr. Labrador. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Probably gotta use slime to know what they taste like. I feel like... I definitely feel like the slimes would have different flavors. Like, there's no way all these slimes taste the exact same. Definitely honey slimes reasonably taste like honey, but... Excuse me, what are you two doing? Nothing. Okay. They're just stacked. Alright. One moment. Hold the frame rate. Hold it. There we go. Pink is Hubba Bubba. Oh yeah, I could see the pink being bubblegum. Think tribe or spiders asking you to play Tribal Hunter on stream. Is Tribal Hunter officially released now? I want to say like it recently fully released. The only thing that actually digest or harm a slime is the tar, so human stomach acid probably would feel nice and warm to them. I don't like... This conversation is deeply sus. It is, it's Credberry played on stream. Okay, interesting. I do need to also play Brock the Investigator. There's a lot of games I need to play. I think for now, I want to say the priorities will probably be games my computer can run. So now is probably the optimal time for you to play stuff like Tribal Hunter and Rock the Investigator, because they're probably more optimized / smaller games, so. But yeah, we're, and then I will probably play some From Software games on stream. I played Dark Souls 1, was not a fan, but I've told that Dark Souls 1 is also like kind of the jankiest Dark Souls game, so. I wasn't talking about you being sus, Caffeine Spider. I was talking about the implication that the slimes would be okay being eaten is sus.
I hope that Bloodborne gets re-released sometime soon. I still really want to play it, but I've never owned a console that can play it.
Yeah, that's... Bloodborne's also up there for me as games I want to play, but I'm not going to buy a console just for it. That's up there with, like, you know, Persona 5.
I'm basically certain I will be getting the Persona 5 port for Nintendo Switch, just because I've been waiting for the Persona games to be released on Nintendo Switch, because, I mean, RPGs are, like, made for portable systems.
Oh, for sure.
It's just a lot easier to dedicate, like, moments of time during travel, or, like, whatever, compared to having to sit down at a console and the RPGs. I don't know. Maybe it's just my memories of Pokemon.
No.
That has made RPGs feel more at home on portable systems.
I'm right there with you, honestly, and I think that's part of why I really struggled with I really struggle with RPGs outside of outside of handheld context, is because it's something I want to be doing when I, you know, there's an amount of grind that comes with the RPG genre that I kind of want to just kind of like turn my brain off and do while like I'm thinking about or doing something else.
Yeah, I've never played Persona 3. Like I don't know much about Persona 3 at all, aside from the way that they summon the personas. So I'm excited to play that for the first time.
We can sleep tea time tea if I disappear. Chat, have a good night. It's Starkey and chat. Happy birthday again. Thank you so much, Dusty, for being here, and thank you. You know, go get rest. Go take care of yourself. You know.
I wonder if they'll like add some quality of life improvements to the Persona 3 port. If there'll be like faster battles or something, because one of the famous things about Persona 3 that even I know is that it's one of the longest RPGs.
Oh my god.
Like it takes a very long time to get to the normal ending.
Yikes. I kind of want to play...
Which would not make it streamable.
Yeah. At very least, like, not if you're doing streaming as a hobby. If you're doing streaming as a career, go for it. You kind of have to farm all the content you can get, but...
Yeah. I think that Persona 4 is very streamable, because it's like... It's pretty paced well.
Yeah, I feel
it's
like...
not super long.
Honestly, I feel like length is kind of less important than pacing. As long as something's constantly happening, then like I feel like just about any game can get away with being like super long.
Yeah. Because unless you're like really entertaining, or have like gimmicks in your chat to entertain people, just streams of endless grinding is probably not going to hold people's attention.
Yeah, probably not.
Have to think of conversations to have with folks.
Even then, like a lot of the like streamers I think of as being like just genuinely super interesting people, like that they could basically do whatever and I'd watch it. Don't do that, I think, largely just because they're aware that, like, you know, probably because they'd have to do so much extra work to like be interesting while the game happens.
Yeah, I heard from somebody who mods on a lot of like channels. They're one of those people that just mod in a lot of channels. That they've observed that RPGs tend to do the worst in terms of viewership retention, just because of the nature of the games, where it's like old style ones where there's lots of grinding.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm trusting them with that, and I'm kind of Live Alive was I played Live Alive on a stream, and that actually got a lot of people watching, but it's very like well paced. It's very like each story is like bite-sized. Like you can finish it in like each chapter in like a single stream, as opposed to it just being endless like level building.
Yeah.
So that game worked very well for that. But I don't think I'm gonna stream it.
That's fair. Dirk, you
Dragon
released
Quest 8 or something.
Dirk released the Gangsta's Waffle.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, I don't know. I know I need to play through the original Xenoblade as part of a...
Want to support your favorite streamers for free?
Oh my god.
Hosts are a free way to give a streamer a
Wait,
boost.
no, the hosts
Just
died.
go to your channel, click on your icon
Oh,
and type
that's what you're
/host
saying. Is I need
streamer
to
name.
turn that off. That. Oh god damn it! You distracted me from the gold slime. All right, I'll turn that off. I'll actually have to like make a note.
Are you talking about Xenoblade Chronicles?
No, the original
Or Xenogears?
the original Xenoblade, the one with I think Shulk. Turn off host timer. But yeah, that is Xenoblade Chronicles, I believe. Okay, then probably that one. I'll have to talk to Chill to clarify, because the deal was that I would play Xenoblade if Chill would play Hollow Knight.
If they would play what?
If they would play Hollow Knight, which is one of my favorites.
Hollow Knight.
Is there any way for viewers to boost streamers at all now? Not without spending money, unfortunately, and I would not be okay with people spending money to boost my stream. Because I feel like that's a really, really kind of toxic way of monetizing content.
I wonder if they're gonna come up with like some sort of replacement. I can't imagine what they would replace it with, like hosting with, because it was just so easy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe this is their way of like offsetting their weird choice of changing the monetization stuff. It's like we'll make you more money by forcing people to pay for your stuff.
It's just so bizarre.
Oh yes, I did, Chill. I made some tasty kimchi fried rice. I made it with bok choy and grated daikon radish. And the kimchi was spicy, so it was spicy and super tasty. And I fried up some tofu and put it in there as well.
Sharing the link to streamers on Twitter. Yeah, that's... It is very much a... The removal of host is very much a net negative to smaller streamers. Because a lot of this, like, you know... I think they might still have auto hosts on as a thing you can do to support your friends.
I hope so.
While you're offline, but... It just feels so needless.
I really hope so. 'Cause I like having my channel like do the auto host thing. It just feels like I'm helping.
Yeah. Okay, what are you... Wait. I feel like this game might have like a slight tuning issue with the the ferals and the Taurus. I feel like I'm never at risk of dying to them. Like they're just never actually threatening. They're just kind of like an annoyance that I just jump around. I don't know how you would fix that, unfortunately. Besides making them like one-shots, and that just strikes me as being more frustrating than anything. There's definitely a beehive around here somewhere. Well, come on in, Malicious Magpie. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. But making the TARs being able to grab you those sticky arms. Okay, that would actually be kind of cool. It'd be definitely make them scarier, which I think is like kind of what they're supposed to be. They're just kind of like nothing right now.
Are you a big fan of RPGs?
Not really. Someone asked me recently what my favorite RPG was, and I legit struggled to think of an answer just because they're not really for me. I tend to be more one who's like I tend to kind of prefer mechanical complexity over conceptual complexity. If that makes sense. It might not.
So like lots of things to do.
Yeah.
Like action game type stuff.
Yeah.
Where it's like lots of ways to do things, as opposed to just all RPGs being basically a directional pad and press A machine.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
I
understand.
Which like even like my classical example of like the Pokemon series. Even then, I'm starting to like kind of fall out of favor with the Pokemon series, just because I feel like there's just not really that much to do.
Yeah, there's something about the latest Pokemon games that they keep adding content, but it just feels like it's not the right content, or they just haven't chosen an aesthetic that really pushes the series forward. It's like the aesthetic of things, the way the games feel when you're playing them. It doesn't. For me, this is. I know lots of people love them still, but it doesn't have the same magic as the older games. And it's like the mechanics are pretty okay. It's like I like the improvements that they've made, the extra content, but just the way that it looks and feels doesn't. I don't know. It's like, for example, when you play Gold and Silver, and if you play Heart Gold and Soul Silver. For whatever reason, it's like that worked perfectly. The remake, it's like that there's something about those older Pokemon games that really had this, like, for lack of a better word, like Japanese feel to them. And I think that's what I like the most about the Pokemon series.
That's fair. Real
also,
quick.
see you, Naughty.
Thank you, Naughty, for being here. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening. Yeah, it. So I skipped Arceus Legends, or Legends Arceus, just because I feel like I kind of need a little bit of a break from the Pokemon series. And I'm gonna, depending on how it goes, I might try to get like Scarlet and Violet, and that might be a stream game, might be my own personal time game. I'm struggling to. One thing I definitely need to figure out as a streamer is like figuring out which games are stream games, which games I'm allowed to play kind of as my own personal thing.
I think you'll enjoy Scarlet or Violet. If it's, from what I saw in the trailers, it looks like it has like some of the same mechanics as Legends Arceus. And what I liked about Legends of Arceus, or Pokemon Legends Arceus, is the capture mechanics. It just feels so nice to play. The story isn't super good, the graphics aren't super good, but at least in my opinion, but the concept, the gameplay, is an excellent decision, and I'm excited to see like a full-blown Pokemon game using some of those mechanics.
Oh, for sure.
I think it'll be. I think you'll enjoy it if you had skipped Arceus, because it'll be the like best version of that.
It's one of those things where it's like, I feel like if you're going into Pokemon for plot, you're kind of in the wrong place.
Arceus was so much fun. I really liked it, Quirtational. I played it a lot. And like I said, it was because of the gameplay. It was just so much fun to just bonk Pokemon with Pokeballs, just going blonk, blonk. Running across the vast open fields and just going plonk, 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 gimme, gimme, gimme.
Just absolutely brain them.
I want you. Sneaking up on a little spiel on the beach and just going bonk. Tiptoeing up behind you.
That would be pretty funny. Oh, it's just me. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to live chat. I really appreciate it. Popping that butterfly Gordo is going to be annoying. Because it can only eat nectar. And there's no way for me to farm nectar outside of just like running around grabbing it from the trees. Hello? I used to start my mornings with a jog along this path. It felt so great to feel the sea breeze as I'd make my way to the hollow trees ahead. Sometimes I would even come back at the end of my day and watch the sunset. But I also think this is where I got robbed by a ringtail slime. Oh. Saved it. What are you all eating? It's probably the pogo fruit here, isn't it? That looks like a thing I can go into. Nope, it's not.
Is that the Cider Martin with the Daddy Morph? Guys, do you think if I give Daddy Morph enough seeds, he'll let me sit next to his nest?
Oh my god, welcome on in, Chaos. Chaos. Thank you for being here, I really appreciate it.
Hi, Chaos.
I mean, it's open seating. You're allowed to sit wherever you want. You just have to fight to the death for the seat you want. Oh. I was not expecting to run into that guy, but here he is.
Are you a fan of spooky games?
In general, no. But I'm basically I'm willing to try some. I kind of want to play Alien Isolation, just because that game looks genuinely like quite well made.
Yeah, I have not yet, even though I adore Alien and is possibly in like my favorite movie, maybe it might be my favorite movie of all time, the original 70s one. I've played a little of Alien Isolation, but what stresses me out about Alien Isolation is that the appearance of the alien is random.
Oh my god.
So it's like after a certain point in the game, the alien can come from anywhere.
Oh, I love it.
Which is stressful. So it's like you can't like brace yourself. There's not like, oh, it's gonna happen. No, it can. The game will just make it come out of anywhere. Like you could just be going along and it'll just descend from the ceiling.
Oh, my favorite.
That's why I haven't actually beaten it.
That's fair.
Because it's just so scary.
I mean, that means they're doing their job right.
Yeah. But it would be entertaining to watch you play it.
Yeah. Welcome on in, no problems, and thank you for the birthday wish. I really appreciate it. I guess, you know, it's like when I played, what's it called? My brain's blanking a little bit. The DLC for Outer Wilds, which turns into a horror game. I guess like I'd be more than to do that stuff if I'm on streaming. Weirdly enough, even if I would be scared by chat a couple of times, because I would be able to. Oh, Rosito, Yosito, thank you for the raid. Welcome on, Raiders. Welcome on in, Shin. Goodness gracious. Glad to have you here. Go ahead and all right, looks like the bot did his job and got the shout out. Lovely. You're playing Evil Within? How'd that go?
I love that video.
Oh. All right. Welcome on in, everyone. Glad to have you here. I'm Starkey Morph, Big Gaker on the internet, variety streamer. Let me show you my stream in a nutshell. Yeah, it's a car crashing here 24/7. That's a stream in a nutshell. Thank you for bringing your family over. I really appreciate it. How was the stream? Happy birthday, Starkey. Aw. It's sweet of you to bring, you know, people over. Oh, goodness gracious. That's a Largo, isn't it? But yeah, for those who don't know, I'm Starkey Morph, Big Gaker on the internet, variety streamer. Playing mostly indie games, however, looking to expand into Nintendo VR and From Software games as well in the future. I'm live every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. And yeah, today we're playing Slime Rancher. You're playing, for some reason, it's hilarious. I'm glad you like it. But yeah, you were playing Evil Within, which I've heard a little bit about that game. Did you have fun with it? Was it good? I parkour my way up. I probably could. There we go. Perfect.
I haven't played Outer Wilds yet.
Oh, Outer Wilds is a
need to.
ton of fun. It's so good.
I haven't been spoiled on it.
Oh yeah.
Aside from that, it's something to do with the aliens, but I don't know.
Yeah. Go into it with as little, knowledge about what's going on as possible.
Yeah, I hear that. I've heard from people that it's like you can't unspoil yourself for the game. It's best to.
Yeah.
It's best to just go in
knowing as little as
experience it
possible, and it's like one of the best games like ever made.
Speaking of like big spoilers of things, I also have never played Nier Automata, and I have not been spoiled on what happens in the second
it's
playthrough.
so good.
But I hear that it makes it one of the best games of all time, which I don't know.
It's a really good game. Also,
yeah, I've never played it, so I don't know.
She went really well. I'm not very good at spooky games. I ran straight into a wire trap and then proceeded to get murdered by a chainsaw dude. A Bara chainsaw dude. I mean, hey, at least he was a Bara. Yeah, I'm glad you had a good stream. Thank you for bringing your family over. Okay. Which is what's down here? Oh. Okay. Really want to play Nier Automata? I'm so glad they released it on Switch. Nier Automata is
coming out on the 6th.
It's a super duper good game. I'm a big fan of it. Admittedly, I do kind of wish that they didn't break it into multiple different playthroughs. I feel like it could have reasonably have been one playthrough, and then like a smash. Like the fact that they have the endings, I feel is a little bit like not unintentionally misleading, but like, you know, it kind of sells the game in a weird way that I don't necessarily think does it justice. Okay, well, thank you for absolutely blinding everyone with your explosive death.
Oh yeah, Hylics. I want to play Hylics. I've been kind of waiting to see if they released it on Switch, but it goes on sale a lot and it's on Steam.
Hylics.
Yeah, it has a very unique art style. No other game looks like it.
Interesting.
And the music is like progressive rock type weird. It's very weird music, but it fits. It's very relaxing.
I'll definitely have to give it a look. The list of stream games grows ever larger, and I continue to I struggle even more now with decision paralysis when it comes to what I want to play. Oh, wait, no, now is not the time. Where'd it go?
Yeah, there's been games I like stopped enjoying partway through playing, and instead of continuing with them and forcing myself to finish them, I just stopped and went on to another game, and people didn't complain.
Oh, you love it. You love it when people don't complain about you.
So just
having fun with it.
Just keep that in mind.
That's fair.
You're free to stop a game if you're not enjoying it.
That's kind of what happened with me in Cult of the Lamb, honestly. It's not that Cult of the Lamb is a bad game. It's just that it just feels like it's not really my style. I do expect that it's gonna win indie game of the year because of the amount of like publicity it got from streamers.
Yeah.
Which like I find mildly frustrating, but it, you know, I finally got the gold slime. Did they change the way gold slimes work in this game? Because I feel like you used to be able to like shoot this. No, do not. I actually almost had a heart attack. From where I look, it seems samey. Yeah, Colt gets really, really grindy, and like, unfortunately, none of its mechanics are like well enough defined and put together that I feel like it's really worth putting more time into. Henry Ryder, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Flash. I really appreciate it. Why the tar sounds so Vor-like? Can't just be because they're literally Vor, they're slimes, right? Well, everything here is just a pile of goop. Like, they can make whatever sounds they want. Want? Oh, perfect. Burb, Raven. Yes. Listen, I actually don't care if like, I legit do not care if people talk about Vor in here, as long as it doesn't get too horny. I'm fine.
Oh, Starkey, have you played Aviary Attorney?
I have not. Oh wait, I think I saw the trailer for that. That's like it's like the courtroom. It's Phoenix Wright with birds, right?
Yes, and it's like the art style is like Victorian art style. You
that
know,
game
like
looks so
pencil
fun.
drawing. I convinced my mom to buy it. She liked it.
Ooh, I should probably give it a check out then, because I actually quite enjoyed the Phoenix Wright games. Welcome on in, Twiz. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. The bot got you. Too late. You're getting shouted out. Twiz. I just remembered that Chaos is here because Chaos just added added a term to the restricted word list. Right. Is there any? I'd rather not be involved with that. Ooh. Oh no. I wish I could use more inventory slots, which I could craft that, but I can't remember what I need more. I think it's silky sand is what I need more of. Oh.
God damn it, Leo!
What
the hell are you doing?
Quiz, why are you Starkeying me?
Leo! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
Everyone here gets a shout out, which does remind me. Sarah, did you get shouted out earlier? I can't remember.
I don't know.
All right.
I could not remember.
Then let us resolve this issue. Oh. All right.
Aw.
There we go.
Oh, thanks.
That's no problem. Apparently, I'm like a weird good luck charm when it comes to people's channels growing. So, hey, I'll figure spread the love. Because two regulars in this channel, Cats and Kaizi, both recently reached like 100 followers. So.
Oh yeah.
And I use Mixup, but you also use Nightbot or Stream Elements. I use Stream Elements exclusively for the Capagen and the donation thing, because I have not had the time to set it up through Mixup but yes. Outside of that, I do not use Nightbot. It's all just through Mixup.
Do not push the button! You have no idea what it...
The cream. And let me point.
Oh my god.
The cream.
Not the cream.
The cream. Oh. The cream. The cream. The cream.
You can stream and attract people who are willing to support more people. I guess that's fair. But even then, like, you know, certain, oh, thank God there's no fall damage in this game.
Hi, I'm Starkey and I am a giant corvid who knows so much stuff and is inferior to the cozy and supreme Cider Martin.
I mean, you're just right, Twiz. Cider's stream is like, you know, is I would say has like better production values, and like, you know, based just off of like, you want to see where my production values are at? Let's just watch the frame rate fucking die here as we teleport home. Let's see, nice crunchy like 23 FPS. See around in the chat from other streamers who have been introduced to me. Oh yeah, I'm basically always on for a Twitch somewhere. Usually modding one of the 3 people that I mod for, which is the people I mod for consistently are DA, Papa, and Barley. And then yeah, I'm live here every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Or I could pull the thing that Twitch apparently wants us to constantly do, because they keep telling us to remind people to follow, is if you want updates, like if you want to know when the stream goes live, following is low-key one of the best ways to do it. Where am I? You're actually inspiring me to try and take up streaming? Well, yeah, I'm actually really glad to hear that. Honestly, streaming strikes me as being the kind of thing that like a lot of people would have fun doing. It's just finding the time and energy to do it. I think it helps that to some degree for me streaming, whose stream is the most chaotic for modding? It's Papa and it's not close. It's Papa and then DA and then Barley. It's not close. Like DA's stream is nowhere near as chaotic as Papa's, and Barley's stream is nowhere near as chaotic as DA's. Oh shoot. I shot those rock slimes out, didn't I? Well, I would try streaming, my internet just barely lets me watch. Yeah, that's... As someone who's also dealing with stinky internet, I'm right there with you. It's frustrating. Especially so, like, you know, because I wish, like, one of the major things when I get my new PC that I'm really hoping is the case is that I hope, sorry about the frame rate dying again. I hope that by getting a better CPU, the encoder will like improve so I can actually like stream at 60 FPS instead of 30. Because right now I'm very much limited by my ISP, which offers like 1 gigabit download speeds and like fiber optic, but not in my location. So I'm like, why? Speed's frame rate. The fire's so bright. Light mode fire. Oh, for sure. Okay. Nope, get back in there. Papa streams at like 3 a.m. my time, and that's like, and they're like loud. Oh, for sure. Papa streams are very, very high energy. Which definitely attracts a high energy chat, which is why Papa's chat is, in my opinion, kind of like far and away the most chaotic and difficult to mod, and it's not close. The major thing modding for DA is that DA does a lot of stuff involving the mods, like the Gamba, like the gambling on packs, which does require me occasionally to pay like really heavy attention to make sure I don't miss something. But yeah, it's like largely... Oh, can you get back in here? Like, yeah, outside of that, DA's streams are pretty laid back, so I can kind of just like focus on something else while he's, you know, going off. Papa is hard to keep up with, so kind of shocking to see you being so chill all the time. It's definitely, you know, I like to think it balances out a little bit, although based on every time I'm on Magic the Jabbering, which is with like, it seems like every time I'm on, it's me, Papa, and Mari, and someone else. Welcome on in, Sharky. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. It's okay you can't host. But yeah, it feels like every time we're on there, it's like me and Papa like throwing hot takes back at each other. Although I feel like Papa's hot takes are way spicier than mine. But yeah, I think it helps that I don't do this as a job. It's like by the time I'm done with, you know, my 8 hours of work, I'm exhausted. It doesn't prevent me from streaming, but it does prevent me from having a very high energy stream. But I think even then I would probably have, like, I think if I did this as a job, it would just give me more, like, I would still be more like laid back than Papa is, but like saying, yeah, that I'm so mystified by Papa's take that rice is like, that rice is bad. I don't understand. At least both of y'all eat broccoli and salad. To be fair, Mari had the spicy take that you can't eat broccoli raw, which I'm, you know, I personally find to be actual heresy. You can put rice in a salad, yeah. Just like fry it up, and make it the crunchies. I think like literally anything, you can do anything culinarily speaking as long as you understand what you are doing. Like the implications of the actions you are making. I've never eaten broccoli raw and never realized you could. Yeah, you can just do it. Just wash it off and yeah, it's good raw. I was so caught up. It's one of those things where it's like I'm so constantly caught off guard by how contentious a vegetable broccoli is. It feels like every time I bring it up, it ends up causing problems. Make those actions right. Just wash it off, it's good raw. Okay. I forgot how haunted my quotes are. If you're a Dumbino and you don't know what you're doing, then probably stick to, oh god, not the broccoli pull again. If you don't know what you're doing culinarily speaking, stick to recipes until you start to figure out certain patterns. At least that's what I'm planning on doing. Is this, you know, actually, I've been making recipes from America's Test Kitchen, which is like, you know, PBS. I think I do not understand this poll. What? Oh my god. The poll options are Brock and Oli. I'll be honest with you, I don't understand the poll either. You know what I should make? I should make a command that's just, I should modify the Monkey Kensu commands. That way it times out Monkey for like 6 seconds, and it's like on a 5-minute cooldown. So that way people could just be like, okay, Monkey said some shit. Here's your timeout. Don't worry about it. Flavors are also subjective, so if you know two things you like and you may want to see if they work together, nothing wrong trying so long as it's not like heavy acid and heavy base. Yeah. Well, even then, like I like kind of mixing. Something increasingly I'm realizing is that yogurt is like an amazing sauce base because it's very, very tart, which means it's really good at cutting like high fat things. Like it makes it so they're not so heavy. They don't like sit so heavy on your stomach. But in fact, that's like, I'm trying to think the thing I had this week. This week I made, cauliflower burgers, and they ended up turning out really, really good. And there's a, it's got like a cilantro yogurt sauce, with it, like, you know, arugula, you know, all that good stuff. I mean, you shouldn't, but you can. Yeah, I feel like that's to be fair, like once you reach a level of cooking expertise, doing stuff that seems wrong but ends up working out probably becomes like a fun exercise. Isn't that's kind of like functionally the basis for Chopped, you know? It's like, why would you make a dessert that includes like an entire French hen, you know, 6 eggs, like raw cane sugar and like an old boo that was left outside? Like, it's not because it's good, it's because you can. Genuine question, how do you adult? How does it happen? You sit down, you look at all the things you have to do today, scream, and then somehow manage to get most of them done, and then never sleep. Should go to sleep already. It takes me a lot longer. It took me way too long to why Brock and Oli was the answers for this poll. Being awake near 3 a.m. is good for thinking sometimes. Go get sleep, Very Bear. But thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Rigged poll. Most of those cooking shows are really good ways to learn cooking ideas. Some is a joke. So, as much of a joke as it is, Guy's Grocery Game. I've never seen a single episode of Guy's Grocery Game. I'll be honest with you. My cooking has only deteriorated. Then just like go back to basics. Find a recipe. Like legit, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing, just like find a recipe, pick like 2 ingredients, find a recipe that works with those ingredients, and then go back to basics, figure out what's going wrong, and then try again. All right, so I have like way more money than I could possibly ever spend, and nothing to use it on. Someone like cut through or chop at the shop for ingredients? Interesting. Alright, the question is soon gonna become, what the fuck do I do with all this money? Really not high qualities for everything too, which is what they cook. Yeah. Quality of ingredients only matters up to a certain point, though. At some point, it's knowing what you can and can't do with an ingredient that matters more. I like Kitchen Nightmares and Hotel Hell. Those are my favorite shows. Someone's a Gordon Ramsay stan. If you want the basics, do soft, medium, and hard-boiled eggs. I've never done soft-boiled eggs. Can you deep fry a microwave burrito? Yeah, you can do that. You can do a lot of things. You can commit arson, but like the question is whether it's ill advised. And if you're putting anything frozen into the deep fryer, take a moment to consider if it's going to explode or not. Oh god, Chaos, why did you release Among Us? If you think Gordon Ramsay screams too much, it might be worth checking his EU content, because apparently they cut it differently here in the States. So he's like way more screamy and like volatile, which, you know, checks out. It's a mushroom cavern. Simple rice bowl, some veggies, and a bit of meat and some sort of binding agent. A sauce or hummus is really easy and yummy. I should learn how to make more rice bowls. Rice bowls sound good. I'm not a Gordon Ramsay stan. I just like him yelling at people who deserve to be yelled at. That's like his entire shtick, though. Most only screens at adults who should know better, but with kids, he's always happy to teach them because they don't know better and are learning. Alright, so you just... I was trying to climb the central pillar, but it looks like that's probably not how that works. Let's see. Mushrooms. He's so gentle with the kids, it's crazy. I mean, hey, you know, it's kind of like... It's a lot of ways people are like way more multifaceted than people like ever give each other credit for. It's kind of why, like, to some degree, I'm worried that I come across as flaky when I talk to people, because I can be a very, very different person depending on the situation. But that's, like, largely just because I respect that, you know, not every situation calls for me to be, like, a shit-eating gremlin, you know? There's gonna be times where I just need to, like, lay back and, you know, let things roll and just be a supportive ear. Also content where he's the guest in other cultures and he's a fucking saint with them. Oh, okay, interesting. Exactly to everything there. Yeah, well, because it's, I don't know. It strikes me as being like, I guess like there's some value in stating things that I feel like should be obvious because they might not necessarily be obvious to everyone. Or Jellystone, wild honey. Silky sand, Jellystone. How about a bit close to be able to make the pulse wave? Let's have. We can start kind of planning. So we need. Let's see. You are Woo Neurodivergency. Yeah, it's, you know, sometimes where it's like I would hate having someone explain a concept I already understand to me, but like there's value in saying it for people who don't necessarily have. It's kind of like almost like the different types of teaching, where it's like, you know, like people learn at different speeds. So like saying something that might be obvious to one person is very, very unclear to someone else. Still don't know what you eat. Question is, have I discovered all types of food? Okay, so I'm still missing at least one chicken type. Oh, it looks like there's probably 2 chicken types. Oh no, that's the briar chick, and that's gonna be the sea chick. So yeah. Birthday stream in my mouth, pretty please. Someone is your bathroom. Welcome on in. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. The sea chicken babies. Yeah, so it looks like we already have all the different types of food. Oh, you guys are upsetty spaghetti. Oh. There's a honey plort. Let's see. Oh. Go ahead and wait for daytime. Wait until morning. Let's see if we can stock up on chickens so that we can pop the... Oh my god, Twiz, not with the fucking throne. Okay. Cool. Not, oh my lord. Listen, you already you've already given plenty through the throne. I promise. I'm good. I don't need to give more. It's like also like one of the things where it's like I feel like I constantly have to remind everyone to be like, just make sure you're putting some of this money aside for yourself, okay? Trust me, I get how easy it can be to like, you know, spend money on streamers, but like make sure you're treating yourself too. You know, get yourself like a nice dinner on occasion, or like commission some artists. There's many lovely artists, and some of them are streamers too. So like, you know. Okay, there we go. What's this, a crow statue? That is on there as a meme. Do not fucking purchase that, I swear to Christ. You're my nice dinner? Oh. Points at you, Vorny. I need to find more things to do with my money. Or I might just start pumping all of my plorts into the fabricator just so I don't have to ever worry about it. So I'd have all the money I could ever need. Just stop feeding the slimes for now. Well, if that's the case, they might escape and turn into tars, which would be a huge pain in the butt. How big is the statue, by the way? I have no idea. I'll be honest with you. It's on there exclusively as a meme. I'll have to start adding stuff to my throne for, because y'all like. I feel like my throne is now very, very light because you guys purchased 2 really, really big things today, and I'm like, and like I would rather that money go towards, you know, things that would benefit stream rather than like, you know, haha funny meme items. It's almost like my own way of making sure that I'm keeping myself honest, because I don't want that money going towards like the crow statue or whatever. I'd rather that money go towards like back into stream. So it kind of forces me to actually check my suggestions and put things on there that I know I'm gonna want for stream. You don't have to have your throne full also. I know, but I would also just like, you know, I would rather have, like, if someone does check my throne, I want them to like, I want that money going back towards stream, you know. Or at the very least have like an option like very clearly lined out where it's like, hey, this is stuff I would want for stream that would help me feel more confident in like the quality of my stream. But yeah, that's, it's like almost like coping. I don't know if you ever, oh, welcome on in, People Drops. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I don't know if any of you all ever do this. It's probably like just my like, it's like an ADD coping technique if I had to guess, where it's just like, it's like you leave something as a threat, like I'll have like some food that I don't actually want to eat that is there as a threat if what are you? You're the tabby slimes. Okay, we can at least open this door, because I feel like that door should probably be open. Like I'll have like some dish I really do not want to eat, because it'll be like, okay, my options are either peanut butter squid, not quite that bad, but it'll be like at that point I've kind of like put myself in a situation where my options are either cook something that's like healthy and good for me and that I will want to eat, or eat this like awful thing that I know is gonna suck and I'm gonna be upset with myself because I didn't do the cooking. It almost like makes it more real to my brain that like because the alternative would like be like, okay, what's the alternative? Do not make food, starve to death. It's like, okay, that's great, but it becomes almost too abstract for my brain to handle it. So like putting it in a context where like it makes more sense to my brain, weirdly enough, is like a kind of coping technique to help me, you know, actually get up and like do stuff even if it does take a while. So yeah, we'll go ahead and open this door. Yeah, very much that like 404 energy of like. It's kind of like why like. I think all my like friends understand this, but like my IRL friends are like super board game people, and like I like board games, but I'm also like they'll take all the different approaches to making sure people understand the rules. So they'll be like, okay, we're gonna read the rules first, and then we're gonna you know, and then we'll like, and then we'll actually like play through a couple of rounds just so you guys see how it works. And I just cannot pay attention when they're reading the rules because it's not the way my brain works. I want to see the options I have available to me and then make the decision from there. And that's how I do better with the like that. It's just a more intuitive way for my brain to kind of make sense of the rules, is to actually kind of like see in the context of the game what my options, like what I can do with my game pieces is. Once I started cooking food, I can't eat that frozen and processed stuff anymore. I think it has a place. I still purchase frozen and processed food, but it's definitely not something I eat consistently. It's one of those things where it's like, because and I know why I do this. Largely as a result of the fact that I do stream. I don't have much free time. I don't have the time to set aside time each night to cook. So I do big batch cooking, which means that on, you know, come like Thursday or Friday, I'm sick of the meal I am eating. I do not want to eat another bite of it. So I'll have like a frozen meal on that day. Salvages 20% of your vac tank's contents upon accidental encounters with a slime sea or following other forms of health loss. Interesting. Can I make the pulse wave? Can't make that. This is the thing I want, the extra tank. Power core would allow me to run more. Need more. Okay, I'm gonna go with power core. Sorry, you should put a house on your throne. That, as much as I joked about Barley doing that, I would. You know, there's very salient points of like. There has to be like legally challenging considerations. Like, how the fuck do you tax that? Like, how do you tax that? A, how, like, and B, like, what fucking seller is gonna be like, yeah, you can buy this house. What do you mean the house is crowdfunded? Tax, fuck the government. Well, I just wish. I don't like making food. I just buy fresh in my sandwiches from my local grocery and at least one frozen meal. That's entirely reasonable. Also, it is about 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna begin the process of wrapping up. Go ahead and move us to the outro. Get the music playlist going. Hold up a moment while my computer crashes from trying to close Slime Rancher 2. Yeah, like some quick like 10 to 20 minute meals just to get a break from the monotony of eating the same dish every night. All right. Let me go ahead and see who we'll be raiding into. Oh, and now I remember who we're gonna be raiding to. The question is Cat still alive? Because I do want to raid into that streamer. Go ahead and see whomst is live.
A lot of people live tonight.
Taxes and money saving gets complicated depending on a few things like disability. Yeah. It's one of those things where I'm just like, just not gonna deal with it. It's kind of why this year I'm actually planning on having a tax preparer actually do my taxes for me. Just because this will be the first year I have ever had something other than a, like, you know, full-time job, so I don't want to deal with those taxes. Anyways, afraid of small-end streamer like drummer Juiceps. Oh, I didn't know Wayland raids, or Wayland streams. Ooh, I'll have to give them a follow. I was planning on raiding into Cats, because Cats recently hit affiliate. And, you know, I wanna You don't? Okay. I was like, huh. Yeah. We'll go ahead and start the raid into because Cats seems to be playing you know what? Cats is playing Five Nights at Freddy's, but the game title is just chatting. So we're gonna go ahead and do no, not Barley Raid. What emotes do I even use for my own channel? What's a good raid emote? I feel like my usual raid emotes is drum solo. You know, that's also fair. So it'll be 17 scrims. Check the game category. Oh wait, no, that's supposed to be in all caps. Check the game category. This will be the raid message. We'll raid into Cool Cats, who is a fellow mod for or like just chatting, whichever you would like to use is all good. But yeah, we'll go and raid into Cool Cats, who is a fellow mod for Papa Mutt. I'm trying to think. Anyways, for those who just joined us tonight, I am Striking Mark, Big A Crow, on the internet variety streamer, mostly live every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. I play indie games, however, expanded to Nintendo VR games, and From Software games. I have a Twitter if you would like to be involved with if you'd like to be involved with the stream, get updates when I'm going live, including a poll every Sunday to let viewers decide we'll be playing at least one day out of the week. This week was Slime Rancher 2, which I'll try to play again on Friday. I'm trying to think. You can join the Discord to hang out with all the cool peeps there. You know, lots of amazing, wonderful people, and then also a lot of incredibly cursed content. So if that's your interest, feel free to stop on by. I will have TikTok soon, which I should probably make a command for that. But yeah, go send Cats Our Love. I think that's, yeah. Tomorrow I'll be playing more Echo with Marshmallow Bears. So if you'd like to hop on by as we finish up Genesis Route, feel free to be there. Anyways, I love you all. Send Cats Our Love. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. This button do.
Oh my God, Captain Spider. Last minute button press.